Yesterday, we reported on rumors that Islam Makhachev could defend the welterweight title against Michael Morales during International Fight Week. A reporter for UFC Espanol initially claimed the fight was on, but today that narrative appears to have changed. According to Alvaro Colmenero, the UFC is now targeting a matchup between Islam and Ian Garry for UFC 330 in August. On Instagram, Ian wrote, "First you say you have a hand injury, Dana said August, you're saying July. I've been ready since you last turned me down in May. We're all waiting on you, princess." Islam fired back saying, "Don't worry about my injuries. I'm ready at any time. I'm waiting for the contract." Rumors have been circulating that if Khamzat Chimaev successfully defends the middleweight title against Sean Strickland, he may move up to the light heavyweight division. Paulo Costa, who just moved up to light heavyweight himself, weighed in on this. In an interview with Submission Radio, Paulo said, "Man, I just wish he comes to 205. I'm going to be here with my arms open, waiting for him. Oh man, this is going to be even worse for him. At 205, I am a monster. I don't need to burn any muscle, sacrifice any muscle from my body to make 185. At 205, I have full secret juice power. It's going to be tragic for him." Arman Tsarukyan says if Justin Gaethje pulls out of his fight against Ilia Topuria at the White House event, and he steps in as the replacement, it would become the biggest fight in the UFC right now. Arman even claimed it would generate more buzz than Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland.
Вот реально опасается ли он этого разворота сюжета, что Gaethje травмируется, ему придется сразу переключиться на тебя?
Я думаю, он пока об этом не думает, потому что этого не случилось. Gaethje из боев вообще редко бывало, что вылетал. Что бы не будет с Gaethje, он выйдет туда и просто заберет свой кэш, свои деньги, потому что он заработает большие деньги. Если у него даже, ничего страшного, он все равно знает, что это его последний бой, он просто большие бабки заработает и уйдет. Если даже он проиграет, он все равно заберет хороший гонорар.
Это понятно, но все же, вот как будто бы для UFC, для фанатов сейчас вот твое появление в UFC, и вот именно в таком моменте, как на замену на короткую...
Это будет джекпот для меня.
Но не только для тебя, и для продажи, там, трансляции, ну сейчас нет трансляции продажи, но все равно вовлеченность фанатов 100%. Именно на турнир.
Будет громкий бой. Как бой вот Khamzat против Стрикленда, даже мощнее, мне кажется.
А как ты считаешь?
Michael Chandler's wife bought him a Bentley for his 40th birthday.
What? I got her. Are you serious?
Get it for training camp.
Oh my gosh.
Look good, feel good, do good.
Holy crap. Oh my god. 100, dude. All right, well, I guess I got a car for training camp. Oh my gosh, look at it. I've wanted a Bentley forever. Oh my god. She had to lie through.
I opened a secret bank account.
Oh my gosh.
I've been transferring money over. Had April help me.
I did notice we had a little bit less money in our I was like, we got some expenses going on, man.
Josh Hokett reacted to this footage. He reposted the clip on X. He wrote, "Gifts him a car with his money. Nice." Joe Rogan made an argument against Khamzat Chimaev, suggesting he struggles when facing opponents with elite wrestling backgrounds. Rogan pointed to Khamzat's 2023 fight with Kamaru Usman, saying he believes Usman was beginning to take control of the fight. Khamzat ultimately won the bout via majority decision, but many fans felt that if it had been scheduled for 5 rounds, Usman may have gone on to win.
If I was going to make an argument against it, I would say he's handling guys that don't have a big background in elite wrestling. They're not like elite grapplers. The guy that he fought that was an elite grappler gave him problems. No, Gilbert Burns for sure, but that was
Gilbert Burns f***ed him up too.
He did, but that was like more stand-up f***ing him up.
Yeah, but
like,
Gilbert Burns, if you took him
wild.
down, like
Gilbert can get back up to his feet.
He's one
dangerous.
of the most elite players on the floor, right?
Yes, especially back then. You know, Gilbert just retired.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations, Gilbert.
Tremendous career.
Tremendous. But they were banging it out, and Khamzat fought a completely different kind of fight. He tried to like slug it out, and I think his ego got in the way because Gilbert clipped him a couple times, dropped him, rocked him. Poof. Gilbert was a wild boy.
I was screaming during that one.
In his prime, Gilbert was so game. He was so game and so dangerous, man. He knocks people out. So I was gonna say Kamaru Usman, and that was a short notice fight that Kamaru took at 185.
Unbelievable fight.
And in the third round, Kamaru was winning. I was like, this would have been very interesting if it was a 5-round fight.
100%. I feel like, I mean, it's hard to predict, but Kamaru had the momentum 1,000,000%.
If it was a 5-round fight, and if Kamaru had a full camp, because you're taking a fight on that short notice like that, you don't trust in your wind like you would trust in your wind if you just went through 12 weeks of hell, where you just know you're in tippy top. Like,
was his knee barking also? I'm sure
his knee's always barking. He's such a warrior. When he gets in there, he fights like it doesn't matter.
I mean, you know, they were in the wrestling positions for a while where he wasn't able to really do much. You know, like as far as
he defended. Khamzat wasn't able to do anything to him.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a stalemate kind of. Exactly. They were just like there.
Where with everybody else, Khamzat basically ragdolls him, mounts him, gets him down,
just
submits him.
Khamzat Chimaev has posted more footage of his recent sparring session with Brendan Allen. Khamzat snaps Allen's head back with a jab and immediately takes him down. Aljamain Sterling versus Youssef Zalal goes down tonight at UFC Vegas 116. In an interview with Homa Fight, Aljo says he used to fight with a lot of anger because of his father.
I'm glad you made it out, man.
Yeah. My dad beat the shit out of me.
No, really?
I was like the little black sheep in the family.
Yeah, because you got brothers.
I got a lot of brothers.
Yep.
But I definitely got the short end of the stick.
Well, as cliche as this probably sounds, I feel like a lot of fighters have similar stories, and like without stories like that, I don't know if you guys could be the fighters you are, you know?
100%. I used to fight with a lot of anger because of him. That was always like my source for me wanting to whoop someone's ass.
Is he still around at all?
I don't talk to him.
No.
He don't talk to me. I don't talk to him.
Arman Tsarukyan shows his multi-million-dollar mansion and car collection.
Yo, why do you have so many cars here, bro?
Okay.
This is your house?
Yeah, just got it.
Wait, I don't know.
Don't show everybody. Put it down.
Okay.
Only cars and backyard.
And backyard, okay.
How are you, brother? You good?
I'm good, brother.
That was mayhem. You put us in the middle of
Bro,
a war zone.
You put us with the Armenians,
in the
bro.
middle of a war zone.
Holy sh**.
How's this one? Oh, we drove this one.
I drove this one. This is my car.
Yeah. Which one do you like?
You're just renting it from me. I like that one better.
I'll sell it to you.
I don't know, I can't afford that, brother. Let's go to the backyard. Holy
Yeah, here you can put it.
Yeah, are you money laundering?
No, you told me like you're gonna give me the big contract.
No,
So
it's coming.
And I just told my lawyer,
Okay.
accountant, so we buy the house because the money is coming.
Oh, this is crazy.
You better figure that shit.
It's getting figured out. Arman, I need like 5 days. Holy shit. Oh my.
You remember my friend?
How you doing, brother? Nice to meet you, bro. I'm officially Armenian.
Hi, how are you?
Bro, this is
Crazy,
nice
right?
to see you.
yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
This is beautiful.
We haven't done yet.
Chad, this is what happens when you get kicked off planes. You come here.
Damn.
Holy shit. What do you mean you're not done, brother? It's a palace.
Yeah, but we still work on it.
Carlos Prates posted footage of his training camp, preparing to face Jack Della Maddalena next weekend at UFC Perth.
Bom, viado. Boa.
O foda é que 70 quilos não vai fazer.
Boa. Bom. Boa, amigos.
quick pause before we keep going. If you're watching Full Mount MMA, you're already locked into MMA news. But if you're betting on fights and still guessing, you don't need to. Homa Fight Picks is doing the work most people won't. Hours of tape study, match breakdowns, and line shopping for every single card. The Homa Fight Picks Discord went up over 130 units in 2025 alone, with a 3-year proven track record of profits. This isn't parlays for clicks, it's disciplined betting. They're letting Full Mount viewers check out the Discord for free this weekend. Just use the link in the bio to join the best betting Discord in combat sports for free. If you're already watching MMA every week, you might as well be betting it the smart way. Alright, back to the news. Joe Rogan revealed that Cain Velasquez was allegedly not allowed to appear on his podcast before he went to prison. On the most recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe said, "We were trying to get him on the podcast before he went to prison, but the judge wouldn't allow it. I definitely would have him on now though. I love Cain. He's in my top. I don't think there's a real GOAT in heavyweight, because there's times where one guy would have beaten all the other guys. He's in there. He's in the GOAT category." UFC fighter Tim Means has reportedly been arrested in New Mexico on a child abuse related charge. The 42-year-old was booked on allegations involving abandonment or abuse of a child according to court records. He was later released on Friday, and the charge is currently listed as an open count. According to police reports, Means' 17-year-old daughter contacted authorities following an alleged altercation that began during an argument over household chores. Authorities say Means allegedly headbutted her and grabbed her by the throat during the incident. The report also claims that he threw a potato that struck her in the face, and after she fought back, allegedly punched her in the head with a closed fist. Police noted visible injuries, including red marks on her neck, blood around her nose, and additional marks on her face and cheek. According to a local news outlet, the complaint states that Tim Means admitted to the argument, but claimed that he was only physically restraining her after she attempted to hit him. Means last competed at UFC 307, where he suffered a first-round submission loss to Court McGee. He has won just 1 out of his last 6 fights in the UFC. Jon Jones has fired back at Kamaru Usman, saying that he thinks Brock Lesnar would beat Jon in a wrestling match. Here's what Usman had to say on the Pound for Pound podcast.
Who would win in a potential RAF match, Jon Jones or Brock Lesnar?
This is a tough one. I would have to go with Brock, even though I think Jon is probably going to be a little bit more offensive. I just think those limbs shooting underneath a guy as big as Brock Lesnar and trying to get him down. He could stay in the stance and he could hand fight, which at heavyweight definitely wears a guy down.
I got to go with Johnny Bones, man. Brock Lesnar's been through the grinder, man. He's not the same guy. If it was in his prime, Jones ain't beating Brock in wrestling. Brock was a legit NCAA champ, real big heavyweight, but right now, Jones is a little younger.
Let's not forget Brock Lesnar just wrestled at WrestleMania.
That's acting, Kamaru.
Wow, the ball's on you.
Jon Jones reposted that clip on his Instagram story. He wrote, "At Kamaru Usman, I'm getting my hand raised against you and Brock in the same night." And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Also check out our latest video essay on screen right now about why fans are turning on Dana White. As always, thanks for watching.